Hello again. All right, so here I'm back. Internet didn't want to play along with us today, so I want to do a little review of the 3-step EPIC formula for filling your new or next program with ease. And what I want you to hear that a formula means flexibility to me. It's really important to be able to adapt, evolve, change, decide to do what you want, because there's so many people out there who are teaching this is the way to do it. You must do a 5-part challenge. You must do a live webinar. You must do this. You must do that. And what I want to show you is this is how you can flex and adjust how you are showing up, what you're marketing, so you can fill your programs. Now, if you want to go back and watch this first video, what I was talking about is how I use this process in a rinse and repeat. Now, here's what I do again. Here are the 3 steps. Step 1 is to promote. Step 2 is to deliver, and step 3 is to nurture. And I like to do this twice, 2 cycles of this within about a 30-day window, so that people can really get to know me. I can give out a lot of high-value content, and if it feels great for them, they know how to say yes to step into the program. So again, quick little review. What I like to do is spend about a week in my promotion period. Now, for some of you, you might want to promote the thing that you're doing, the free thing that you're doing, for a little bit longer. I love a week. It matches me. It matches my ideal clients. They want to know, and they want to know it now. So I spend about a week in promotion. And then after we've done the promoting period, you actually want to deliver what you're delivering. Now, this makes really, it's a no-brainer. This is easy things to do. What you want to do with the delivery is it's either a 5-part series, maybe it's a 5-day challenge, maybe it's a 3-part series, maybe it's a master class, maybe you want to use slides and do a webinar. What I want you to hear is the thing that you deliver, the most important thing is that it aligns with what you're selling. So in that free training, you are teaching something that someone needs to know before they say yes to working with you. If it's for a new program, maybe it's teaching them the first step and then they get to learn the rest in the rest of the program. Maybe it's about helping them become prepared for what they need, but you want to make sure that it aligns with the offer that you're selling. And then after you've gone through the delivery, there is the nurture process. Now, here's what I love about nurture. Nurture is the sales portion. This is where you're saying, hey, on this free training, I told you all about this paid program where you can come work with me. Would you like to say yes? Now, I call it nurture instead of the promotional side because it really is nurturing. During this time, I like to send things where I'm sending messages where I help them understand that I get where they are. I know where their struggle is. I talk a lot about client success stories, about the people who have already gone and crossed the bridge from the pain. I've got a great client who talks about the pain land to going to the promised land, to talk about how they've gotten there, to show that it's possible, that other people have done this for themselves. And I like to re-invite people to either get on a call or buy my item from a sales page. What's really important is you're using this nurture time to give them a way to say yes. Now, again, I like to rinse and repeat this twice. So my favorite way to match this up is a 5-part series and then a masterclass. And what I love is while you're doing the nurture in between, this gives you an excellent opportunity to have an early bird rate and a full price. It lets you have bonuses that disappear. This is allowing you to have some artificial urgency that supports somebody in saying yes as opposed to sitting on the sidelines. So when I'm putting this together, I might look at a 1 to 2 week period. And actually, I might even draw this out a little bit. Ooh, and I found out the other day if I just sit down, I can roll back and forth, but I may also stand up. So here's what I love to do. When I'm marking this out, I'll look at going backwards of how long I want to spend. If I'm going to be in the promotion phase, it's probably going to be 1 week, and I might send out 3 to 6 promotional emails. 3 to 6 tops. You don't really need to make this difficult for yourself. This can be really simple, really easy, and when you're doing this, think of your audience voice. What do they need to know to hear? It's not just, hey, there's a masterclass. It's, this is the thing that I use to help me get past this blank, this struggle. I'm right here teaching you my 3-step formula to create and fill your new or next program with ease. So possibly that answers what you might be needing right now. So during my promotion phase, I'm promoting a free training. Now during this free training, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to deliver. And when I'm delivering this free training, this is all about getting folks to show up live on the call. This is the free training. And during this free training, I may spend, a 1-hour masterclass. I may do a 5-part series, but what I know is the more I connect with folks and the more frequently I connect with folks, the frequency is what turns somebody into somebody who's going to lean in and maybe buy into somebody who's like, this is what I've got to have. What I'm watching for is who's showing up on every single one of the lives that I do, who's commenting on every one, who's maybe opening all my emails. I'm looking to see what's going on, so I'm going to teach a little technique for how you can help people that are lurkers become buyers in one of my next videos. But what I want you to hear is this: during the nurture sequence, this is where you're making the sale and the offer. Now, your sale and your offer here, what you can do is you can let this be maybe 1 week. So what I want you to see is if you have a program that's going to start in 6 weeks' time, what's great is you can repeat this cycle twice. And what I love about repeating the cycle twice is this gives me more opportunity to sell, less pressure on what I'm doing, and things can flow with ease. What happens a lot of times is when we put a lot of energy and effort into promoting something and we do one masterclass or one webinar and then people don't buy, you can get all funky and wiggly. So I like to do this twice. I usually will do it within a 30-day window, but you can stretch it to 6 weeks. And what's great about this is it takes off pressure. Here's my other fun and favorite thing. What I love doing is in a 5-part series, if I'm doing that at the beginning, it'll be a live 5-part series where I teach the items one a day for 5 days. And then my masterclass might actually be me teaching exactly the same thing, but all in a 1-hour place. Here's why. Some people like to watch things in different ways. Some people like to listen in different ways. And it allows me to repeat. Here's what's really important. This ×2, this repetition. This is actually something that's happening, which is really awesome within a sales process. Just like this. What's really fun is when you repeat yourself. Now, please understand, I'm not saying, teach stale stuff over and over. What I mean is if you teach something, and someone catches you once and they see you teaching something, if they catch you a second time teaching a very similar thing, what they're actually going to experience as a buyer is confidence in your ability to deliver. It lets them know that you actually know what you're doing. So do not ever worry about what if I'm repeating myself a bit. I like to create new titles or new topics or new headlines, but I like to keep myself in my lane. I teach about sales. I teach about how to make selling easy. I teach about how to make money and what you're offering, who you're offering to, and how you put it out there. These things all come together. And so I want for everyone when they see me to feel confident that they can count on what they're going to get from the experience. So here's what I want you to do. The next thing that you're going to go out and fill, and I want you to go grab, if you haven't already, my Epic Scale Guide. This is a free guide that's going to teach you how I scale my business so that there is not an income drop-off. This is exactly what I do every time in my business that I want to create a new offering or fill a new program. I go through a process of figuring out how to fill something, how to create something new, how to put it out into the world, how to scale it, how to just make it work in a really great way, and I can test things. I don't have to have any pressure, and in my guide I show you exactly how to do it. epicatsales.com/scale. But what I want you guys to know is this 3-step formula for being able to fill the program that you've now created with your scale process. This takes pressure off. This lets you have ways to bring people in maybe 2 or 3 times within I'm going to call it the word launch. Some of my clients love that and some of them don't. But this just takes the pressure off. This lets you be visible, that you can modify it to match you. You can also adjust the timing. Some of my clients, they'll do promote, nurture, deliver, all of these things really tight and condensed. Sometimes you can spread it out over a couple of weeks. This just allows you to be visible and support your clients. So I hope this was helpful. And if you ever need anything, please, please, please know I am one of those super accessible people. You're welcome to PM me. Go grab my guide. Take some time to really digest things. If you find that right now you're in a space where you want to learn how to scale your business in a different way, where you want to sell without any sort of struggle, you want to know that you can count on income to be consistent, and you want me to lead you down the path, just message me. I'm here. I'm happy to support, and I hope you grab your scale. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.